Hey guys, how are you? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, happy whatever you celebrate. I don't care, but of course many of people do care. So Merry Christmas or whatever again. I hope you had a good day yesterday and the day before, and maybe you have seen my video in Spanish that I released on Saturday. It's about Christmas, and it's about why I don't really like Christmas. But one thing that I kind of enjoy about Christmas occasionally, not always, are Christmas movies. So I'm going to talk about my three favorite movies that relate to Christmas in some sort of way. So here they are. The first movie, actually, or maybe it's kind of the first movies because they tend to be one or two or three or four or whatever you have seen about that franchise, is the Home Alone franchise. Because when I was little, more little, those movies were all over the place. Not only in the holidays, but in in vacations. Every summer vacation, every winter vacation or a Christmas vacation, if you will, it would be like the mandatory movie to put on TV for local channels. So it was always Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, and it's one after the other and one after the other, as well as that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger where he kind of wants a toy for his kid, which I never saw actually. Or maybe I saw and now I don't remember. But Home Alone was kind of great because you always knew what was going to happen, and it was kind of funny every single time. So that's what that movie works still, and I think that's why Macaulay Culkin is regarded as a big child actor. I think that's the reason, because those movies are enjoyable no matter if you have seen them, I don't know, like 20 times. I think I have seen those movies many more times that I would like to confess. So it's kind of funny, but I actually enjoy those movies. They're kind of like a thing about Christmas. It's like if you don't notice a channel on TV who's on Home Alone on Christmas, it's kind of weird. So it's kind of disappointing in a way. So it's funny, and I really like those movies. I mean, I don't know if they are the best comedies about Christmas ever made or something like that. I don't know. I don't even think that they are that good, but they are good. They are enjoyable. They are Christmas movies that everyone can enjoy, and it's a family movie, and it's funny, and it has gags, and it has jokes, and it's to pass a good time. So yeah, Home Alone 1 and 2 especially. I mean, the others I think I saw like one, but I have no idea. So 1 and 2. The next movie is very simple, and actually it's not really a Christmas movie, but it happens on Christmas, and that's Edward Scissorhands by Tim Burton. I may do a future review on this movie. I did one about Ed Wood, which I love, and I actually love Edward Scissorhands too. It was the greatest time on Tim Burton's career, and I would love to review all his movies, but I have to get all his movies first. But yeah, I would love to review this movie. This movie is gorgeous. Everything about this movie is gorgeous. The art direction is so well made. I don't know if it was nominated for an Academy Award, but it should have, because it was perfection. All the cars in pastel colors, symbolizing the American dream, and the house, the dreary house, black house burned down, and weird house on the top of the hill overlooking the city, saying like, yeah, you may live your American dream and you may live this happy-go-lucky life, but that's there, and it's always been there, and you have been ignoring it, but it's coming to you, and it comes in the form of Edward Scissorhands, who has this magnificent scene with, he's portrayed by Johnny Depp, in case you didn't know that, and he's in love with Winona Ryder, and he chops off a piece of ice into a sculpture, and when he cuts the ice, the snowflakes float around her, and it's just such a beautiful movie. So it's a gorgeous scene, a gorgeous movie, and it's a nice romance. It has jokes. It has a little bit of everything, to be honest, and it's very Tim Burton-esque, if you will, and it's a fabulous movie. The performances are great, the cast is amazing. It's such a great movie, and it happens to happen on Christmas. And which is nice for the movie, but it's not that important. And I love that scene in particular about the ice and the lights, and everyone is like doing a contest on who has the best things in their house and the trees and whatever, and that's just so amazing. I mean, I think it's in California because it's hot, but it's Christmas, or maybe it's in Australia or something. But yeah, it's a very good movie, and if you haven't seen it, go run and get that movie because it's amazing. Edward Scissorhands by Tim Burton. And the last movie I love about Christmas, it's really simple because I identify with the character. I think the character is amazing. I knew the cartoon version, but I hadn't really seen it. I mean, I'm not North American, so that wasn't really in my brain. But the movie is The Grinch, and I'm referring to the Jim Carrey version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas is the title of the movie. And that movie is just magnificent. It's so much of Christmas. I mean, it's Christmas like on your eyes, on you, on it's just so blaringly Christmas. You know, it's too much sometimes, but it's so much fun, and especially because of Jim Carrey's performance as the Grinch. I don't even remember if he was nominated for a Golden Globe, I think. But he should have. I mean, that performance is just amazing. The moment when he's like invited to the town, to the event, one event. I don't really remember what event because I haven't seen the movie in a long time. But it's funny when he decides what clothes to wear, and he does all these poses in front of a mirror, and finally he's like, "Nah, I'm not going. Whatever, they can die." And the fact that his heart grows when the spirit of Christmas enters his body or something like that, it's just so funny. But at the same time, it's just so cute because it's like a nice thing for children or something, and it's kind of funny because, you know, it's tender, and it's such a grouchy character and such a funny character, and the Whoville and whatever, it's such a fun place, and everything is so cute, and the little girl and the little, you know, the set design is just so amazing in that movie. I mean, it has I don't even remember who directed that movie. I think it was Robert Zemeckis, but I'm not really sure it was him. But it was such a great performance by Jim Carrey, and such a great world building. And the way the movie ends, it begins, the narration, the voice, I mean, everything is just so great in that movie. And that's why it's my favorite Christmas movie. And if you want a movie about Christmas to watch during these days, because Christmas, let's be real, it's like a whole month, even 2 months. So you can watch Christmas thing after New Year's. Who cares? So if you want to watch any of these movies, it would be great. Home Alone 1 and 2, The Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and Edward Scissorhands. Very recommended Christmas movies. So yeah, get those and watch them if you haven't, because they are great. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please like or dislike this video if you want. Please comment down below if you have seen these movies and what you think about them. Share this video on social media, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for this great year. I will do more videos towards the New Year's. So yeah, thank you so much. Goodbye.